seen kind of from the secondary's progression from last year when you first got here to kind of where you are right now?
I would say comfortability. We're all disguising pretty well, getting used to the coverages. So I would say disguising, comfortability, really that, getting used to the calls.
You kind of fluctuated between corner and nickel last year. Seems you've kind of settled into the outside corner. Do you kind of prefer to play on the outside and have those matchups?
I actually did not play nickel last year. I don't know where that's coming from, but I love outside. I'll play nickel too, but I've been outside.
Appreciate you correcting me.
Yeah.
You kind of learned at corner under guys like Jalen Watson, Derek Langford, a couple of veterans. What have they kind of taught you?
Confidence. You see it on them every day they step outside, so really being confident and that swagger. They're both swaggy dudes, so, having that.
Do you feel that swagger is kind of rubbed off on the rest of the secondary and the defense as a whole?
Of course, defense as a whole, not just the secondary. You see us, we're making plays, everybody's running to the ball, so yeah.
Can you line up at nickel tomorrow so I don't look so dumb?
I got you. I got you, man.
How much more of the defense do you feel like you guys can install with having spring camp and having more time in fall to install more of what you guys want to do and be able to throw more stuff at teams this fall as opposed to last year when it was kind of shortened?
I would say we have a lot of time to install everything that we need to get in and everything that matters for the teams that we got on our schedule. So, yeah.
How have you seen George Hicks make the switch from corner to safety? He's been a corner for a long time here and seemed pretty willing to make that switch. And have you seen him kind of fit into that role and also maybe kind of show some leadership and being willing to make a change like that?
George is one of those old heads. He's one of the older guys in the locker room, so I feel like he can play anything just by him being so smart and being in the game for a long time. So that transition over to free safety was cake to him. Got it like that.
Are you excited for more Pac-12 teams and more of the country to see what you guys see with Jalen Watson every day? He had a hit last Thursday, and he's a real playmaker out there.
Of course. The world needs to see what Jay Watson got. He's coming for everything that he deserves. So, yeah.
Who's kind of been for you the toughest receiver matchup so far in camp? Is there one that kind of stands out?
They all stand out, but I got to go with Stribling, Dejon Stribling, freshman. That man is hard-nosed. He has a chip on his shoulder. He plays pretty hard.
Regarding this offense, are there any key differences that come to mind of practice last year or preseason practice last year and then going against the offense this season? Is there anything that you have to prepare for differently when you guard these guys in practice?
You never know what they're coming with. They're pretty tricky, the receivers themselves. They know when to mix up their releases. So I would say their releases, you got to know where they're lining up at. You got to know how far they might run their routes just by the splits that they're in. So I would say that.
Did you have like a welcome to college football or welcome to the Pac-12 moment last year? I know it was only a 4-game season and you guys didn't play as many games as you wanted to, but was there a moment in a game or after a game or anything like that you were like, okay, I'm here, I'm playing Pac-12 football?
Actually, it was the first game, Oregon State. I lined up against Champ Flemings, I think his name is, outside. He had kind of a wide split. I had a whole lot of space in the middle of me. So I'm like, oh, okay, he lined up, hit me with a release. I'm like, oh, the speed is way different now. So I had to adjust to that.
What's your mentality coming into camp as a sophomore, I guess second-year freshman, as opposed to last year as a true freshman?
No fear. I always tell myself, no fear. Lined up, confidence, knowing the plays. That's it.